Hey guys, my name's Rob. Welcome back to the shop. Today we're going to talk about 2021 and what my plans are for the upcoming year. Alright guys, so 2020 has been kind of a mess. Thankfully I got a lot of good things out of the year. Number one thing is I kind of started to more regularly upload and take serious YouTube, and that's been really good for me because it's kept me motivated to stay on top of my projects, and it's kind of started to open up some other doors and kind of give me a pathway of like direction I want to move my life. So 2021, so some of the things that I have in store for 2021, the biggest one here is right behind me. Well, maybe not the biggest one of the biggest ones is right behind me, the little Falcon car. It should be wrapped up this spring, maybe 2 or 3 more months. We'll get the motor in it and get it done and together, and that's going to be great. We're going to make one slight modification that from the original plans. I wanted to have all the fuel injection. I got a micro squirt for it, or mega squirt, MS3 Pro, and I was going to do all that stuff. I need to get this car out of here quicker than I have time for all that stuff. So we're going to put a carbureted manifold on it, and we're going to carburate it for now. And I still have all that EFI stuff. And the EFI stuff I may put on this one, or I may move it to another project I've got lined up, which I'll tell you about here in just a second. So this car should be done super soon, and we'll be ripping up tires and probably breaking transmissions pretty soon. And the reason I need to get that car out of here is because this spring I have a 1970 Fastback Mustang coming in here, and it is a customer car, and it is actually my uncle's car. He's a brave soul that is actually taking it upon himself to employ me to do some, I won't call it a restoration because the car's pretty solid, but some finishing touches. It's going to include paint, some suspension stuff, brakes. I'm doing a motor swap on it. Nothing gnarly, it's just another small block Ford. And we're just going to tidy that car up. And it's a super clean car as it is right now. It's got all the bells and whistles, fold down seats, all the cool stuff, shaker hood. And I'm pretty sure he wants to do a Boss clone on that car. So it's going to be a grabber paint job and, you know, the stripes and all that stuff. So that's going to happen right here. I'm super excited about that. That car should be here in, what is it now? January, February, March, April or May, something like that. And we're gonna start working on that. I'm super excited to get that car here and done. Okay, I keep looking over here because I got my list of things so I don't forget. That Fastback, it's just me in this shop. So it might take a while. I mean, shit, this car's taken 8 years. But hopefully it won't take that long. The Mustang should take 6 to 8 months, something like that, with me working. I have a full-time job too. I'm not lucky enough to be able to do auto stuff full-time, but let's get into that. So this year has opened my eyes to the possibility of doing stuff full-time here at the house. I'm very far off from it, but I have other avenues, and right now what I'm trying to do is build income pipelines to supplement my day job money, so I move into something that I want to do full-time. I've been a helicopter pilot for the past 13 years, and I currently fly air ambulance medevac helicopters, and I love flying, but I like flying, and but you know, when you do anything for a while, it just becomes a job, and that has become a job. And this stuff is what I love, and I want to do this stuff, but I have a family, so I need to be smart about it and make sure that I'm not putting us in a bind or something, you know. So I have to replace all that income, and there's different ways I'm doing it. It's real estate. There's other things happening, doing cars in and out of here. There's a lot of different things that I'm trying to put into motion to give myself a 5-year plan on moving out of that. Anyways, that doesn't matter for that. I got a lot of words for that. Anyways, the 70 Fastback is coming. I'm super excited to get that car here, to get it apart, to get paint on it, and get it dialed in the way he wants it. So really looking forward to that. In the shop, this spring, I hope to have a lift. I'm going to install a lift. I've got to do some concrete work because the pad under here is cracking and it's all mystery. I don't know. I asked the guy when I bought the place what the PSI on the concrete was and how thick it was, and he just gave me the, oh, yeah. So I have no idea. So I'm gonna cut out where the concrete's gonna go and pour slab for the lift. My ceilings are not that high, so I'm probably gonna have to do one of the lifts that has the drive over thing in the middle, which is not a huge deal. I've worked on those before. It kind of sucks when you're pulling transmissions from the bottom, but if you position the car correctly on there, it's not a factor. So lift coming, and then heat and AC. This shop is super, super, super insulated, and I'm thankful for that. So all I'm gonna do is probably put one of the bigger mini splits on that wall there, and it'll keep this place fine. So heat and AC is in the plans for this coming year. And let's see what else. The lift, the heat and the AC, the 70 fastback, and I'm buying this year, I've got the money earmarked for it, I'm gonna buy an F100. And the plan is, there's a really nice like mid-60s one around the corner in a field over here. I'm gonna go see if those guys wanna come loose of that. If it looks okay, it might be rotten under it, I don't know. So that's the plan. I want to buy an F100, and then it's going to be coyote swap and, just probably automatic. I want a car or a truck that I could just get in, bump the key, and drive it wherever I want, but still have, like 400 horsepower, do big gnarly burnouts, and have a good time with it. So it's going to be Crown Vic front end, and it's going to be the newer Mustang, like when did they go? 18, 15? 15 and up, IRS in the back. So it's going to be Crown Vic up front, IRS in the back, coyote swap, and yeah, it's just gonna be a cool little daily with some good stuff on it. That's the plan. The last thing I have is, in an attempt to build my channel, which is important, and I remember those life goals I was talking about earlier. One of them is gonna be YouTube. I am doing a pretty good giveaway, and that giveaway is, let me just show you. It doesn't look like much right now, but let me show you. Okay, here it is. Here's the plan. These are two early 70s CB750s. Now, I don't know if you guys like bikes or just cars or what, but I like bikes. I don't ride bikes much anymore. I started cranking out kids. I had a lot of close calls on motorcycles, so I figured I'd curb it for a little while. But it's not going to stop me from building one. I'm going to take these two bikes and build one cafe bike, and I'm going to give it away. And the cool part about this is that I'm going to involve you guys every step of the way. I'm not going to stop building car or making car videos. So I got the Falcon and the Fastback and then the F100. All that stuff is going to continue, but probably every third or fourth video I'm going to do a motorcycle video. And in there, I'm going to ask you guys what you want on this bike, how you want it, what color you want it, what accessories you want it, all these things. And then when we're done building the bike together, because we're going to build it together, I'm going to give it away. I'm going to give it away to somebody on the channel. And hopefully that inspires people to kind of engage and, really get vocal on the channel and more subscribers and stuff. And I just think it'd be super fun. I think it'd be really fun to build this bike, not just out of my head, but like as a collective, thing with everybody, that's I guess that's like the cool thing about YouTube, right? Is like you can have all these, let me put this down. You can have all these people that aren't in the same place. Am I in focus? All these people that aren't in the same place, different backgrounds, different areas, and we could all kind of come together and build one thing. So I'm really looking forward to that. I'm excited about that. There's going to be stipulations on winning it as far as like, I don't know, like subscribe, tell a friend, stuff like that. But we'll get more into those details as those come. But that's the big deal for 2021. That's what's going on here in the shop. We got the Falcon finish up. We got 70 Mustang Fastback, Boss clone coming, lift and air conditioning for the shop, and F100 purchase, and the bikes. So that's the plan for this year, guys. I'm really excited. 2020, as awful as it was, it gave me a lot of cool things and kind of opened up my eyes to the reality of, hey, your day job isn't secure. Well, I guess mine kind of is, being in the medical field, but it's really inspired me to kind of engage ideas outside of working for somebody. I've always felt like I wanted to work for myself, and I'm going to start putting that energy that way. Anyways, guys, thanks a lot. I appreciate you coming around, checking this stuff out. Please, please, please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Tell a friend, all that stuff. Big things coming next year. We'll see you soon on the next one. I got some out-of-town stuff I got to take care of, and then I'm going to start cranking out videos on the Falcon again until we get it out, get the Mustang in. Thanks so much, guys. See you soon.